Ladies and gentlemen, our next event is your main event of the evening. It is brought to you by Scion. Making cars moves us, what moves you? And now, making his way to the cage, please welcome ARAUJO.
I'm here with main event fighter VALDIR ARAUJO. I know you've had a switch of opponents a couple times actually, so how are you dealing with this?
We don't care about it because we always train hard to any fighter, but we have to change the strategy a little bit just to adapt for this new guy. But it's still the same. We didn't change nothing about the camp. You know, it was the last time, or like 4 days ago they changed it, so couldn't have nothing to do now.
Well, did you get a little worried? Because I know last fight card, you were ready. We were talking, you were ready, and then literally right before the fight happened, it didn't happen. So this time they keep calling you and telling you this guy got hurt, this guy got hurt, this guy got hurt.
Yeah, it's always something. I know the show always have something behind, you know, to replace, but it's never for sure until you step in the cage. Always something can happen. Before I was ready for that mentally, and just I do my job. I'm ready for fight, and if it happen, I'm ready, and I try to don't think about it, you know.
Well, the fans are definitely ready for you. We've been on the edge of our seats of anticipation. What can we expect from you for this fight?
The same for all my fights. Aggressive guy, looking for the finish since the beginning of the fight, and you're gonna see a finish today.
All right, we're going to see you finish today. For VALDIR, I'm Kimberly Sargent.
My name is VALDIR ARAUJO, Baby Monster. I'm being ready for this fight. I'm supposed to fight 2 months ago, and just keep in the camp like for the last 3 months, training hard and ready to fight.
And now, making his way to the cage, please welcome his opponent, Paul Bradley.
I'm catching up with UFC and Strikeforce veteran Paul Bradley, a very calm and collected Paul Bradley.
Yeah, you know, it's just, it's my job, and just another day at the job, I guess. So it's good to get back in the cage, and looking forward to these crazy fans down here in Florida.
Well, a tricky day at the job. Not only are you taking a fight on 10 days' notice, but you're fighting a hometown guy on 10 days' notice.
You know, a good quote I just heard the other day is, you stay ready, you don't have to train to be ready. So, you know, basically I've been training this whole time hoping I would have a fight coming up. So thankfully, it wasn't like I just got up off the couch, 10 days ago to start training for this fight. So, at Alliance out in San Diego, we pretty much train 24/7. So even after this fight, I might take a week off and be right back. So the good thing is that, like I said, I've been training hard, and going into hostile territory isn't a new thing for me.
And you guys did do something, I think, to help you out a little bit. They decided on a catch weight of 75 instead of 70. I know cutting weight is difficult. I don't do it per se, but I know it's difficult. You probably walk around 195, 200-ish.
Yeah, on 10 days notice, my weight was looking pretty good, but just on 10 days notice, making 70s, real tough for me. So thankfully they gave me the catch weight at 175, which I was more than pleased to accept, and here we are now.
I always like to know, do you think you have an advantage in this situation? Because he's been, now I think this is his third opponent, or second or third opponent that something's happened to. So he's been adjusting. I mean, you develop a fight plan. You're fighting a wrestler, you're fighting a stand-up guy. So you just come in and you're ready to go. Yeah,
like I said, he said too, I don't really change up my training for anyone. I'll catch your little P's and Q's, but I'm a different type of fighter than Aurelio. I mean, that's pretty obvious. He's a great ground fighter, and as well as VALDIR. So that's something I got to be ready for, and just impose my will. With the wrestling background, I can really grind on people, and my stand-up's not too shabby either.
Well, the CFA welcomes you, Paul Bradley.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Paul Bradley, fight out of Alliance MMA in San Diego. Have a great team around me. UFC champ Dominic Cruz, Phil Davis, Brandon Vera. Amazing team that's made me become even a better fighter than I've been in the past. Come from an Iowa wrestling background that demands toughness, and those are my keys to making me a better fighter and why I stand out. I see myself winning this fight by submission, knockout, or even a decision. We're gonna grind it out. I'm going to be looking for that big KO, so expect fireworks between me and VALDIR.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pinnacle of South Florida mixed martial arts. The Championship Fighting Alliance is proud to present your main event of the evening. Your main event is sanctioned by the Florida State Boxing Commission, and your referee in charge in the cage, James Loring. And now, live from the Hard Rock Live in the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in beautiful Hollywood, Florida. For the thousands in attendance tonight and the tens of thousands that are streaming live via Facebook, it's about to go down. Somebody make some noise! Your main event is brought to you by Scion. 3 rounds in the CFA welterweight division. And now, introducing fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter's MMA record sits at 10-3, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighed in at 174 3/4 pounds, representing MMA Masters, fighting out of Miami, Florida, by way of Bahia, Brazil, VALDIR ARAUJO Jr. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. His record sits at 18 wins and 4 defeats. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, he weighed in at 173 1/2 pounds, representing Alliance MMA, fighting out of San Diego, California, by way of Tama, Iowa. Gentlemen, Paul Bradley.
And here it is, guys, your main event of the evening. James Waring, referee, giving official instructions here at the center of the cage.
Your night tonight, okay, it's here. It's time to go. Ready? Coach Clubs.
Main event between VALDIR ARAUJO, Baby Monstro, and Paul Bradley. VALDIR wearing the black trunks with the white trim, MMA Masters.
And again, the MMA Masters just only has one loss.
Wow, Paul Bradley with the red trunks, yes, 1 loss for the evening.
Crazy, great group of guys out there, man. How many fighters have they had?
That's 1 loss for the evening.
Crazy, great group of guys out there, man. How many fighters have they had on the card?
10.
You say 10, 1 loss. Wow.
Paul Bradley, the gentleman, and you know he is truly a gentleman. You know, on my show, The Roman Show, which airs every Wednesday night,
right,
with offroman.com, the guy was coming out of his airplane, and he called me while waiting for the luggage. Now that's just a gentleman.
Yeah,
right
what a nice guy.
Paul Bradley.
Nice low leg kick there by VALDIR.
Bradley's got to watch to grab him for that, though.
Paul Bradley used to be in The Ultimate Fighter, but unfortunately he had a skin rash that forced him out of the contest. But he did make his way in the UFC and in Strikeforce. And
These guys look real big for 170 also.
Yeah, big dudes, big guys. VALDIR last defeated Nikolai Curry here at CFA.
Yeah, Bradley does not look intimidated at all. He's definitely coming after him.
Absolutely not. You know, Bradley's a wrestler, and that's definitely going to be towards his advantage. But
I thought it was going to be the other way around.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I would see Bradley shooting on him right away.
That is our main event here in the evening of CFA 08. Hashtag CFA 08 on Twitter. Mention some of your Twitter feeds here on the air.
Oh, big hook and a 2 by Bradley. Connects.
Bradley letting them hands fly. He feels like coming in with his hands. He's got the better of Baby Monstro. He's got him backing up.
Yeah, he's had him backing up the entire first round so far, about a minute and a half in the first round.
Many people on Twitter are supporting Paul Bradley, Team FL. Supporting Paul Bradley on Twitter. Also, Matt Van Buren supporting Paul Bradley.
Nice combo, 1, 2, 3 combo. Stuffs the takedown, overhand right, catches the back of the ear. And he lands right in the full guard of Baby Monstro. Let's see what happens here.
Man, if I was Paul Bradley right now, doing so good stand-up, I'd back right back up and do the exact same thing.
And this is where...
Did a great job. Caught him there in the back of the ear, brought him down. I would have popped back up too, Seth. I think his stand-up, he's really
getting the better of him.
Yeah, VALDIR, this is his bread and butter right here. He loves the ground.
It's also dealing. Remember, Nikolai Curry has a very good ground.
Yep.
Some of the guys, Baby Monsters, also black belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructor, also at MMA Masters. His ground is excellent.
Referee wanted him to stand him up already.
Here we go.
That was kind of a fast stand-up.
That was pretty fast. Didn't let him work anything. Paul Bradley, VALDIR ARAUJO. Much respect between these two. Bradley took this fight actually in just a few days as well.
Wow.
VALDIR was supposed to fight actually Marcus Aurelio. but Aurelio ended up getting hurt, so Paul Bradley stepped in for the fight.
It's always difficult training for fights, man. You always got to be careful training. I've gotten out of a few fights and a couple times for injuries, man. It's tough. You train so hard. I mean, it's always risk of getting. Oh,
wow!
Nice high kick by VALDIR.
Yeah. Yeah, that must be very disappointing and frustrating when you've trained 4
Nice
weeks,
straight
5
shots
weeks.
there by Paul Bradley. His hands, man, I'm telling you, he's throwing some real straight, hard shots that if they land on the button, it'll be a short night.
You know, Seth, you train for months and find out you get hurt.
Yeah,
it
you
must be
get
frustrating.
hurt. It's definitely frustrating. I mean, you have all that time, money invested into getting ready for a fight, and to not let it happen, it's just I mean, it's a job, it's a business. It's like preparing for a job and then not getting it.
Paul Bradley working the knees on the inner quads of BB Monstro.
Sadly, you could get injured from anywhere, from walking up the ladders. You could get injured, something silly like that.
Exactly.
Guys just look so big for 170, man. It's crazy.
Big dude, yeah, big dude.
Crowd cheering on the fighters in the cage right now for the final main event.
Nice crowd here at the Hard Rock Live. Less than a minute to go. The main event, first round. Bradley, VALDIR, ARAUJO.
Looks like VALDIR's kind of getting into his element a little more now.
Just both guys.
Good head movement by Paul Bradley, constantly circling. Another high lead leg round kick attempt there by VALDIR Baby Monstro.
Wow, look at that head
Caught
movement
that
from
knee on
VALDIR,
that
though.
shoot coming in.
Saw that movement from VALDIR. It's quick, like a cat.
Very quick and fast.
Hey, you know, and I see something similar to Luis Baboon Palomino when he fought Jay-Z. That quick movement, quick escape when they land.
Absolutely, these guys just they explode super fast.
Wow! Flying knee.
Oh, that brought that Bradley.
Right square in the chin.
Oh, wait a minute. He's a little dazed, guys. Saved by the bell. Bradley just laughing. VALDIR.
With that 10 seconds left, and the bell was ringing, and nobody can hear it because the crowd was going crazy.
Yeah, that was close. It's a good thing the ref stepped in there and stopped that. That was good. Good job on the ref's part.
Absolutely.
Wow, about 5 more seconds, it would have been lights out, I think, for Paul Bradley.
Bradley thinking that bell right now.
Yeah,
there it is.
That's what started the flying knee. Out on his feet, Paul Bradley is right now, but reverts back to what he knows best is wrestling. Anytime you get rocked like that, you're going to go back to what your base is, and you just try to take him down from that position. And VALDIR just relentless after he saw him hurt.
His neck just literally just went up with that knee. Wow, incredible. There you go. Let's see if we take a look at it again here. That flying knee that just comes out of nowhere.
That's a flurry right there by Paul Bradley.
Look at Bradley's face. Boom! Wow. Straight down.
Look like VALDIR's going to come in right now, actually, in the second round, start off with that flurry again. Second round, start off with that flurry again.
He wants to come out fight now.
He knows he's hurt.
Yeah. Well, Bradley knows. He's learned his lesson.
Let's see how good Paul Bradley recovered from that.
He looks fine. Still movement though in his head for Bradley.
Goes for that single again.
Yeah.
Lifts it up high.
And you're right about that, Seth. You know, it would usually be the other way, but it's VALDIR who's shooting in, not Paul Bradley.
Yeah, that was a second shot attempt.
Yeah.
Paul Bradley really wants to make it a point to stand up and bang.
BB Monstro a lot more feinting this time, a lot more head movement using the cage.
Definitely built his confidence up that end of that round.
Oh.
2 back fist attempts there. Wow, okay.
And it did some damage. He has a little red air next to his high. Oh, hard kicks there. Echoing here in the building by VALDIR.
Inside leg kick there by Baby Monstro. Gets caught with a nice stiff jab.
Yeah, that was like a jabber cut.
Yeah.
Like that move, the jabber cut, man. Really raises the head of your opponent to get in there with that straight, too.
Hard kick there by Bradley, too. And
There's the shot by Paul Bradley.
VALDIR looking to his corner.
BB Monstro paying attention to his corner.
You know, it's just amazing how you're able to be inside the cage. You're exhausted, and you're able to listen to your coach. I don't know what happened there with the referee breaking.
I didn't understand that separation, but
yeah,
not sure at all.
But is it difficult to listen in to the crowd, with the crowd noise?
Oh, absolutely. Unless you're a seasoned fighter like these guys that know that they need to listen to their corner.
And it's still hard even when you're that.
Oh,
wow.
Gets caught with a nice counter left hook there by Paul Bradley.
Yeah, and it's still hard even at that level to listen to your corner. Great Russian takedown.
Oh, that's a guillotine, guys, but lost it.
Does he have it sunk in? No, he's just got now full guard. Working those elbows.
Great blast double by Paul Bradley, ends up in the guard now. Eating some elbows from guard.
Well, he's got that right arm of Bradley pinned down, so as long as he's able to rain down those elbows, he's actually doing a good job from his back.
Bradley better be careful with VALDIR. Again, this is his bread and butter. VALDIR, who in grappling.
Hold him in place right there, get him stand up again.
Grappling.
Referee James Waring watching.
In grappling tournaments, VALDIR fought guys like Jeff Munson. Champion.
Tough fighter there.
Oh, yeah. Big dude.
Nice textbook ground and pound action by Paul Bradley on top of VALDIR. Araujo. Bad at that pronunciation.
Yeah. Coming out close now to the 2-minute mark here in the second round of the main event at CFA 08. VALDIR Araujo versus Paul Bradley. Crowd asking to get these guys on their feet. Let's see if the referee listens to them. That must be annoying for a referee.
Paul's still throwing punches. I mean, he's not passing guard, but he's doing damage.
Absolutely. Referee can't pay attention to the crowd. He's watching the fight action, knows if these guys are working down there or not, which they still are.
Surely enough, they are. Paul Bradley working hard and attempting to do something here in Araujo. You know,
breaking that forehead.
Seen both back-to-back technical fights. A lot of respect to both the co-main event and main event. Now, how careful can you be, though, Seth, when you have a guy, you know, he's good on the ground, you respect him?
Yeah, I mean, well, there's that delicate balance between, you know, pulling out all the stops and trying to go for the TKO on the ground and then just protecting yourself from the submission.
Exactly.
I mean, you really got to feel it out down there. It's difficult to do.
Well, both these guys are definitely working. None of the shots that they're really hitting with right now are doing any crazy damage, but definitely both of them are staying active.
And Paul's doing a good job of using his forehead to pressure. Wherever VALDIR moves his head, Paul moves his forehead.
Forehead right to it, absolutely.
Yeah, really, really good.
Got him all raked up.
I mean, the crowd may be booing, but Paul's winning this fight right here by doing some ground and pound.
Definitely raking that face, and they go back up to their feet.
20 seconds left.
Yeah, 20 seconds now, coming up, second round. VALDIR, Paul Bradley, main event, CFA 08. Here at beautiful Hollywood, Florida. Hard Rock Live. Packed house here tonight, 10 seconds
Got 10
now.
seconds here in your second round. Nice low leg kick there by BB Monster.
And now we're wrapping up the second round, headed to the third
Again,
and
I
final
wouldn't
round,
want to go to
guys.
the judges' scorecard on this one either, Seth.
Yeah, I mean, Paul Bradley did a great job of ground and pound on that round.
Yeah, it looks like it's a 1-1
Indeed.
fight to me here.
It could be evenly split right now.
We're now to the final round of our main event, CFA 08. Reminder that on January 19th, 4 titles will be on the line. We will be making history here in Florida.
That's going to be an exciting game.
I might call you a silver ring. Okay, I might call you in. I don't
And
know.
our beautiful CFA ring girls announcing round 3 in this final main event.
It'd be great if they wore it around their neck instead.
Yeah, right.
That'd be cool.
Like in the pro wrestlers, you know, they got that around. Spinning belt.
Here we go, third and final round of the final fight of the evening. What an exciting night of fights here at the CFA at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
Both guys look ready for action. They're not exhausted.
Been an amazing night of action. Here we go, round 3.
both these guys are ready. They still got a lot of gas in their tank.
And here we go.
Trying the shot attempt again for the third time. Oh, wow. Looks like he clipped him with that hook on the way out there. Paul Bradley again, using his wrestling to his advantage, putting the pressure on VALDIR, pressing him against the cage.
He's been kneeing that inside quad also of VALDIR ARAUJO. That's why he's protecting now, because it doesn't feel good. Little reversal there, and again reversed by Paul Bradley. Wow.
Back and forth. Like we said, it could probably come down to this round, so both fighters probably have a sense of urgency to win this round, which makes for an exciting fight.
Absolutely. Nice. Short, choppy elbow there by Paul Bradley.
Oh, Bradley's got that double under now.
I don't understand that break either, because he was looking like he was grabbing a body lock there for a takedown.
Exactly.
But,
that's like the second one I didn't agree with him pulling off the cage like that.
nice left hook and straight right there by Bradley. He tries the capoeira kick and gets caught and stuffed.
Yeah.
And this is one time that it didn't wind up for him like it should have.
Wow, but look at VALDIR landing with the shots, man. I think he's bringing him down. I think
haven't
that's
seen
it,
that much
guys.
ground and pound from the bottom in a long time, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, it's beautiful ground and pound from the bottom. Doing more damage than the top guy.
Yeah. Right here, close to us. Bradley bleeding on his head.
Wow, he's
somewhere.
holding his head with his left hand and bringing that elbow back with his right. That's great. If you can see there, Seth, he holds his head with his left hand and elbows back with his right. Cross elbows.
Yeah, cross elbows, nice.
And a relentless Paul Bradley moves over to half guard, and he's working hard, man. Both these guys are leaving it all out on the line. Wow.
Yeah, the ref warning him a second time now for back of the head shots.
Nice little hustle back up to their feet.
Wow. Less than halfway to go here. I'll tell you what, both these fighters want it bad. There's the double underhooks by Paul, pressing against the cage again. That's what we were thinking he was going to do before, is that inside trip.
See Paul Bradley's corner and his guy screaming inside trip. You got, again, James Waring separates both fighters back to the center of the cage. A minute 49 left in this last and final round.
Rowan Jankal, UFC fighter, is actually supporting Paul Bradley. He's watching the fights on Facebook.
VALDIR now landing some great punches.
Coming down to the 1 minute mark in this last round. CFL 8 main event, VALDIR ARAUJO versus Paul Bradley.
Nice leading left hook there by ARAUJO with a low leg kick.
Wow, look at Bradley.
Straight right, drops VALDIR. That looked like a little bit more of a slip as well, though. But there goes more of that ground, up ground and pound.
Look at that elbow. Yeah, look at that elbow he landed on the right side of Bradley.
1 minute left in this
There's
third and
another.
final round. This your main event of CFA 08.
Those things must be so annoying hitting in the temple area.
The point of the elbow right by the ear. Ouch.
You know, all that big ice bag after this one.
Yeah. But again, the ref warning him for the back of the head shots. He's got to be careful because he's hitting him in the ear sometimes, but as soon as Paul ducks his head, he gets that back of the head hit.
Again, guys, there's like 30 seconds left in this last and final round, and if someone doesn't do anything from here, it's going to go to the judges' scorecard. Very, very close fight.
Yep. Crispo also says the same thing as you said, and it is a close fight.
This is definitely one you don't want to go to the judges' scorecard. You kind of edged off the other ones, and on my unofficial scorecard, I would go this way or the other. Don't ask me this time, guys, because I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm staying out of this one.
Yeah, I'm neutral. Split decision, Zen's decision.
That's all. It all how the judges
No, actually,
score. If you score it with control, it's Paul Daly because he is controlling him well. Paul Bradley, excuse me. But
3
if you're going
seconds
for
left.
shots hit, then Valdir won the fight.
And that's it. Curious to see who's
Wow.
going to win this fight. Very, very, very close.
Excellent, relentless fight by both these guys.
It's all how the judges score it now.
Yeah, a lot of sportsmanship between these two guys, appreciating each other for the fight that they gave them. And both guys going to each other's corners and appreciating their support. And that's one thing about MMA, man. A lot of love between fighters.
Well, absolutely. Always a lot of respect. And I take that back. On my unofficial scorecard, I got a draw, buddy. I got a draw. I'd like to see these two guys go at it again.
Might be right, then.
I don't think either one of them have done enough to outclass or really beat.
It could have gone either way. I'd like to see them fight again.
Very close.
Man, what a great night of fights. CFA here at the Seminole Hot Rock, man. Every single fight, better than the next.
We want to hear the fight of the night from you guys. CFA Fights, at CFA Fights on Twitter, hashtag CFAOA. But which fight do you think?
If I could actually throw a little personal shameless plug in for myself, anyone out there want to follow myself, it's at Silverback Seth on Twitter.
You definitely want to follow the Silverback, man.
Yeah.
That's my boy. One of the best fighters out there. So.
I try to keep it pretty entertaining on my Twitter. So.
You do. You've been on my show, and you said some very interesting, funny stuff.
Yeah, I try to. You know what? Fighting is so serious that you gotta have a little bit of jokes in there sometimes to throw it off. Things get too serious, man.
Then you're not having fun.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow the Roman Show. You can follow me on my Twitter at RomanTheAge every Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. RodolfoRoman.com. Man, this is a nail biter. I'm really curious to see who's gonna go for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either way, to tell you the truth. Honestly.
A lot of people supporting Paul Bradley on Twitter. But
got the whole MMA Masters crew up there, even their pro-female fighter.
What is people saying on Twitter or Facebook who's winning?
A lot of people are supporting Paul Bradley in this.
Paul Bradley?
Yeah, Amanda.
Either way, I totally agree. Paul Bradley put on an amazing display.
Yeah, his takedowns, he laid and prayed really good. But Valdir, ARAUJO was working good from his back out on his back.
Now I haven't seen a draw in a very long time.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for both of these fighters tonight. After 3 rounds of professional fighting, we go to the judges' scorecards. We have a split decision. Judge Hector Gomez scores at 29-28 Bradley. Judge Elicio Rodriguez scores at 29-28 ARAUJO. Judge Gene Waring scores at 29-28 for your winner by split decision, VALDIR ARAUJO Jr.
And you had BB Monstro take it home, and it's been a great night for MMA Masters.
Like I said, could have gone either way, man. Went to Valdir. Beautiful, beautiful fight. Excellent striking off his back. Great combinations landing on the standing aspect of it.
It'd be nice to see these guys go at it again.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. Not taking anything away from Paul Bradley. That was an amazing fight from him.
I'd love to see a rematch between these two guys. It could have definitely gone either way. Tonight, it went for VALDIR, BB Monstro, ARAUJO, and the MMA Masters camp.
9-1 for
They should
MMA
be
Masters.
damn proud of their performance tonight. All their fighters, I think they only had 1 loss.
Gabriel Verona was the only loss. Well, Zen, Seth, I think this pretty much wraps up CFAOA from Hollywood, Florida, Hard Rock Live. I must say, Zen, a phenomenal fight card today. Fight of the night for you.
Oh man, I'm totally stoked. Let me see here, because there was so many amazing fights tonight. If I were to have to pick a fight of the night, I love the Yosdeni Cedeno stand-up fight. Was amazing.
I'm here with your champion of the main event, Valdir. Valdir, what an amazing back and forth battle, man. You got to be feeling amazing right now.
I feel hurt. The guys hurt me. But there's a war, and he's coming to a war. He comes to prepare. And we MMA Masters. See, today we have 10 fighters, 8 wins. that's how we play. We play that all day long, you know, the whole week.
Yeah, MMA Masters coming up huge tonight here at the CFA. His takedowns were getting you down to the ground, but I haven't seen striking from the back like that in a long time. Did you realize you were hurting him off your back?
On the floor, yeah. He fall. I fell, I think on the second, third round. He fall on top. I knock him out, and then I wake him up after the second elbow. So, sorry guys, but he was feeling. I know he was feeling. That's why I was keeping busy. That's why it was hard to sweep. The guy is very heavy, very low. So jiu-jitsu sometimes don't work, but saved my life. You know, he came past my guard, and I keep him busy. Even I was on the bottom.
Yeah, you kept extremely busy from the bottom. That entire fight was action-packed. The crowd loved it. Ladies and gentlemen, your champ, VALDIR ARAUJO!
I want to say thank you for all my friends, everybody training hard for today. All fighters give this blood on the gym. I want to thank Master Cesar and Master Daniel. That we can call Master now because the guys are Master from MMA both. So I'm sorry I couldn't finish, but next time.
That was a great job. Thank you very much.